a soft place, and it just, the pain lasts for a long time. Um, Even when I kind of get out and start moving around, it's pretty bad. But and like when I had no high pitched sound because I had 8 personal defenders on me. So I buffered out the high pitched sound completely. Then I had the one that they sent me. I couldn't charge it, and so I lost that addition to the field around me. And then I have one that I'm charging now. So I woke up with a lot of high pitched sound. I actually went to sleep with some high pitched sound. It was kind of buffering out, but they had gotten that back in because I had 8 personal defenders and the plugs and the plates in my condo, which had totally buffered out the high pitched sound. And I was basically just getting, the V2K, not as strong as yesterday, but still getting that, and then getting, the ELF. And it really tones down. I call it ELF, or if you want to just call it directed energy beams, to the stomach or to the neck or to the head. It was really toning those down where I'd still feel pain, but it wasn't nearly as bad as it would have been. But I guess that's all I wanted to talk about, guys. I'm gonna keep on going. Y'all keep on going. I know this stuff is so hard. If you do feel like you can speak about this intelligently, please make some videos. If you don't mind being out there, definitely record it in some way. Even if you don't want to put out videos, make videos so you can look back on them and see yourself, have evidence of kind of what you look like, a year ago, and hopefully this won't be going on for another year. I have a lot of hope that we're making some great strides, that a lot of this DHS Fusion Center stuff, they're creating acts, they're trying to pass acts in the Senate and Congress to where citizens can't just go into a DHS Fusion Center and tell a sheriff something because they're going to lie about it or whatever. So, a lot of level-headed men in our country are trying to stop this right now. That's a fact. That is a fact. We just don't see them. They're not coming out in the mainstream news and talking a lot about it, but behind the scenes, we do. We have good men, and they see how insane this is. So keep hoping that. But I hope all you guys are doing good. Please leave your comments, no matter what they are. I'm not wearing a red shirt today. I'm wearing a Batman shirt. It's actually a Batman shirt that's like running paint. And I actually, one of my best shirts is a Captain America shirt. It has the Captain America symbol on it, and the paint is running like this. It's like running down. And I always kind of felt like that. I felt like, during this torturing time, I believe in America, these people that are doing this, they're un-American to me. I don't know what they think they are, but that shirt kind of symbolizes a lot for me, because America's still here. Our colors, we always say our colors don't run. They're kind of running right now, like with this program. July 4th coming up, I will celebrate this country. I will defend my family in this country the best I can in peaceful ways, and with trying to stop this program involved. So it is a little bit more complicated. You can't just go out and beat up the guy who's murdering your family, even if you know who it is. You got to do it a little bit more finesseful, but we will get there, and that's the right way to do anything. It's the right way to do anything, is to peacefully do it, because it stops this program and it stops your own situation. It will. And I know a lot of the tactics we've had in the past, it seems to like we have to defend ourselves, but we can't get any help. These things may be taking a sharp turn for the better pretty soon. So we've got to keep hope. We've got to keep hope that we'll find better ways to track this stuff. Please help us to do the audio spotlight. And if you can go to my Facebook page, Kyle T.I., there's an advertisement for that, for our project and what we're doing. we think if we can show people the audio spotlight that only they can hear it and nobody around them can, that it'll increase a lot of awareness. I have a previous video with the GoFundMe page for that. I think we've gotten like $200 maybe, or maybe $150. And thank you for anybody who's donated to that. Thank you so much. And this project we're going to try and use for everybody's good. We're going to try and make a video. It's taken a little bit longer than we thought, and we understand. Like, I understand that as target individuals, we don't have a lot of money to spend. We're trying to just survive with our own money. So whatever you could spare, like $5, $10, $20 if you can, because good will be done with that equipment. We will build awareness with it. I'm trying to, I'm talking to a lot of other TIs on Facebook and on the conference calls, and I'm building up a little bit of steam here. It's kind of growing on the Million TI March. I say Million TI March. I don't know if we're going to have a million TIs. Hopefully we will. But even if we could just get 1,000 people out there from all over the world, and we're still I'm talking to people, and we might not do, I still want to do Washington. I want to do the Washington Monument and get permits for that. But we're still talking about that, what would be an easier place for everybody to get to. I think it might be important to do that archetypal thing, though. Martin Luther King did it. It's an archetype for success. When the country did not want civil rights to go through and did not want blacks to have the same equal rights as whites, the agencies in America didn't want it. Martin Luther King pushed through with peace, and he was the most successful. He had the most success. I've seen men that do peaceful things against insanity, and they always have the most success. I've seen, and I'm not going to mention figures in history who have taken a violent course or an aggressive course, and it always turns on them. So we've got to be very careful and very finesseful about our actions. The stronger actions are going to be more peaceful and level-headed. I know when you're being microwaved, your head and your stomach's being microwaved, it's hard. It's hard to be peaceful. It's hard to go through things and really stay level-headed. But we got to force ourselves. We got to get with other people, email me and we can talk, and you yell at me, and I'm not saying, but complain about your situation to me. I'll sit with you on the phone all day long, so you can do that. Other TIs will too, so you can have a place to cope with it. We're all about that. Like every TI that I've known is all about like really caring for other TIs. And, I will listen, to your stories, and you can get it out. You can even cuss at me or whatever. And then maybe, get a little bit of that out of you, so we can move forward in more productive ways. But like, I'm not telling anybody how to deal with their feelings. You know the best way to cope. Sometimes you do just gotta cry about how sad things are. And that's what we do as human beings. There's a function for being sad, and crying is one of them. It's getting it out in a positive way where you're not hurting anybody and you're just going through that. And God gives us those ways to experience trauma and to get through it in a positive way. I fail time and time again. I shout and I yell and I cuss. So I'm not, not perfect by any means. But I think that's, I don't know. I was talking to a friend, and he's very on. He's very religious, a very spiritual guy, and he loves God. I just think that God understands that we're imperfect. I think this thing, murdering people and microwaving people, like, he's very against that, and he's mad at these people for doing it. But he understands how we're imperfect when we deal with it. The type of things that these people are doing to us, we're going to get angry. So bring that to God, or however you feel spiritual, bring it to that force of love. that you connect to, and give it to that. And, I go to God, I go to Jesus Christ, and I'm like, I feel angry about this. I feel hopeless about this. And I still believe, because, like, I see signs in the world where he tells me to keep going. I can't turn away from them. They're so blatant. The signs that I'm doing the right thing, that this is wrong, what these people are doing, that even though they think they're creating advancement with this technology, it's setting us back as human beings. The material gain is setting us back. So, I mean, I know those things definitively, and I have to fight against this, because God has taught me through my family and how I was raised. And, I love science. I love progress. I love, technology used as a tool. I'm not going to say I don't love those things. They're good if they're just tools to advance us. When our morality is determined by technology, then the technology is not only useless, it's actually creating a negative impact on our society. So the technology has to be brought out to the public where it will not kill people and be held in the shadows, and actually not even be useless, but actually be something bad for our society. Where we're not learning. I mean, these people are trying to learn what somebody's visual cortex looks like while they're dying. That's a perverse, satanic, satanic, nothing is learned but awful stuff that's sacred to humans. Like, when somebody's dying, you don't want to experience like what they're experiencing. That is satanic and awful, and it's bringing humanity back and really abusing a technology, and not only making it useless, but actually making it far more than useless, dangerous to our society. So we have got to stand up against this. I mean, I guess I'm saying the same things over that y'all know. I am feeling pretty bad right now, guys. I'm going to go try and get a warm bath at my condo and calm down and relax. But please get on that Saturday night call tonight. It's a bigger call, so you can just listen to big breakthroughs that we're having in the TI community. The things that David Voigt's doing. He might be on tonight. I'm not sure who they're having on tonight, but he might be. He's doing a lot of newspaper interviews and local news interviews. I'm not sure if he's doing local TV news interviews, but he's getting into a lot of papers. He's creating a lot of awareness, and that's just walking the American Discovery Trail where there's not a lot of people. So there are things that we can do. There are things, resources, and methods that we haven't even tried yet that are going to be very successful. So you guys keep holding on, keep commenting on my videos. Thank you for all your help, people who have commented on my videos and helped me to understand what's going on, and giving me some advice of what they've done. Thank you so much. It's priceless. I love you guys, and I hope that I help y'all with just some of the stuff that's going on in my life, or trying to keep y'all updated a little bit. I'll try and do a lot better. We'll all try and do a lot better. But thank you for supporting me. It's helped me to deal with, family issues and things that, I need you guys. I don't know what I would do without y'all. So stay strong, guys. I'm coming up on 45 minutes. I need to go take a warm bath and settle down. This kratom, it really does work. It does have a calming effect, and it seems to give me a sense of calm and not as much pain from this stuff. So you might want to try that. Alright, guys, I love you guys. God bless you. God bless your families. God bless everybody who's working against this. God bless everybody, every good person who's hurt by this. God bless us, and save us and help us. I may make a video later on today or tomorrow. I might definitely make a July 4th video. I think that's important to me. I don't think that's important to me. It's important to me. It's very symbolic, and I think I'll be making a video on that day. But alright, guys, I love y'all. I'll definitely see y'all on the next one. I'm going to go ahead and cut it off because I'm getting to 45 minutes. God bless you. Stay strong, guys. All right. I'll see you on the next one. Okay.